So we are now back in Sanctuary Hills. And, well, I have been busy. So after that whole little skirmish with the Raiders, not gonna lie, that was pretty fun. Dogmeat, are you okay? Sorry, he's got the sneezes. After a little skirmish with the Raiders, I did come back here. They already, well, looks like they, already getting well acquainted with this place. Making actually a decent amount of repairs. I actually didn't know that there was a power armor station there. I don't know if it's after the bombs dropped or what. But, of course, I saw it and I took initiative. So, as we can see, I have done a little work on the house. And I haven't finished it. I haven't made too much significant progress. But it is enough to where it's not a total wreck. Still a lot of things I need to do. A lot of cleaning up. A lot of leaves and, well, bad memories. Strength, perception. We'll do strength. Could always be stronger. Anyways. So, I'm going to see if for one there's a little bit more we can do in the rebuilding here, but two, see if our new guests need anything before we really get started. Now, I have seen Mr. Garvey go around. Looks like he's patrolling. And I have walked around a little bit. I have kind of looked at things and, well, I mean, we got a decent area. Again, I don't really understand this new world we're living in yet. But I do know there's a lot of dangers out there. Especially with some of my military training, I do know how to survive. And especially when you're operating or, you know, setting up an area in hostile territory, it is nice to really bunker down. And it'll also be nice to really get the lay of the land. Like, there's already an area over there that might have supplies. So, before we really go off and do anything that actually contributes to our next main task, I want to make sure we have at least enough solidification here. And, well, I want to see if we can get some resources. So, the main things that we will worry about is getting resources. Oh, okay. The water's irradiated, of course. Looks like we got some wild dogs. I hate to think like this, but I know food around here must be scarce. And even then, I don't know if they're aggressive. I don't want to just shoot. Oh, okay. You know, let's just back up. I know most people would have probably shot by now, but they're doing their own thing. If they were hostile, that'd be one thing. It's taking out a threat, but also, you know, possible food source. But they're not hostile towards us. Not immediately. Interesting. Sounds like we got some gunfire. I don't want to get too caught up in everything yet. We don't have much. We just made some new friends, even if we don't know much about them. And, well, okay, we're going to have to take some right away. even if we get to the point where we're best friends, we're all well acquainted, and we band together, well, none of us really have the resources or the manpower to take any immediate threats on, or massive threats. So let's hold off on that real quick. Just want to go around, see if there's really anything worth noticing, anything I need to know about. Like that. I don't want to start building here and not know about any possible threats, any possible resource depots, or anything else. God, shit. Dog meat! God, fuck. Ah, I didn't want to do that, dog. Oh, good boy, dog meat. Good boy. Actually, I'll take those knuckles. I might be able to melt down that steel. Yeah, just the right temperature, you can melt down anything, actually. I have learned that any resources you get, you can pretty much break down. I hate to just take people's clothes, but I'm sorry, ma'am. I hope there's no weirdo out there who comes across her body and gets some, you know, weird ideas. If I could bury her, I would. I might have to come back and see if I can do that later. But there we go. We got some resources, but we also took care of a threat. It was just one with a dog. But he already showed that he could kill already. Oh. Okay. Ah! I'm hit. Dog meat. God, those things are hard to hit. Whew. Okay. What is that? Oh, is that the vault? I think it is. It is. Okay. So we made a little loop. So we went around that perimeter. I mean, we didn't go too far, but any immediate threats in the area has been taken care of. We have also gotten a decent amount of supplies. I say decent amount, it's still not too much, but it's a lot more than what we had. So let's just be grateful that we got it. Now, let's see if we can look over here. We do have a decent amount of water. Oh, we got an APC. I know it's been about 200 years. Oh. Let me guess. Those barrels are irradiated. That was my only Rad-X. God. Oh, shit. Took care of some blood bugs, too. I mean, I know no matter what, there's always going to be some, but again, that's a threat. What is this? Some deer. There'll be more opportunities. Now we do know that there are some wildlife in the area, other than dogs. Now that looks like another establishment. Again, I just want to establish what we have already. I don't want to get too far into anything else, not yet. Alright. God. I hate these things. Ah! Okay. And then maybe we can get more meat besides, well, insect meat. Okay. Now I think we scavenged, well, not a lot. But we got some things. Some things that are useful. More weapons. More clothes. More armor. We got a decent amount. And we pretty much have a good idea what our perimeter looks like. Now, it is a little bit of a fragmentation grenade. Now that definitely is some pretty good supplies right there. So we haven't been in every house. Ooh. Actually, let's go ahead and cook. Deathclaw steak. Guano on a stick. Mole rat chunks. Mutt chops. That's nice soups. Some purified waters. Interesting. That is another thing that we will need more purified water. Okay. Let's get in dark. Anyways. So we got some food. It's not a steady supply, but it's enough at least for tonight, maybe a little bit of tomorrow. So let's go ahead, transfer all junk. Additional armors and clothes. Baked bloatfly. I'll keep that there for dog meat. I'll keep the squirrel bits. There you go. I'll give them most of the water. I'll keep all that stuff. There we go. Now we got food for them. Here's my armor. I actually fully repaired it. And I think Sturgis has been doing some work over here too. Now that we have a little bit more supplies, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can talk to these guys, see how they're getting acquainted.
Can we trade a few things?
Oh, I didn't mean to actually.
I just want to trade a few things.
What's up?
I don't, but.
Bye.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Well, of course. You don't need to mention it. We got to stick together, right?
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
In a way, I understand how that feels. I lost my son too. I mean, I'm not sure whether it's that way, but I mean, I know how it feels.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
It's true. Okay. Is that a storm? A rad storm, I'm guessing? I've never seen a green storm before, so I don't know. Is this normal? I guess it is.
Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Well, I mean, I used to live here. You
I
know.
used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant
Walter's
past
Garvey.
ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Again, she was right. Like, I don't want to indulge and give her drugs because it could kill her, but like...
What's jet?
It's a little inhaler that packs a big kick. They say it makes you move faster, but at my age, it's more of a quick rush. The chems fuel the site, so it's not always gonna be jet I'm asking for. But that's what's on the menu this time.
I really... I don't want to give it to her. Because this stuff, I don't know what it is, but it's not good. I know that. But she's been right about everything. I can't help but...
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Huh. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know how to feel or to really what to even think about that. Now, where did Garvey go? I really don't know.
Mr. Blake, well...
Okay. I don't know. Now I feel bad for giving her drugs. I feel like I just indulged in her addiction and got nothing. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm using her and taking advantage of her and also just giving her what she wants. I don't know. No more. No more. Where did Garvey go? There he is. Garvey.
Hey, good to see you again.
It's good to
I
see
was
you
hoping
too.
you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. As I told Murphy, I lived here before. It's a great place. And even then, I think it's the most familiar ground I have here so far. So, I mean, unless you want to move in up there at the vault, just on top of us, I think here's pretty good.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
Yeah, 200 years ago.
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
No.
My son. Somebody took him while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry. But no, I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out for him. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm supposed to be finding my son, but y'all seem like nice people, and this Minutemen, I don't know really much about them at all, but it seems like people really used to put hope in them. Trying to rebuild, why not? I mean, I have experience, with a little bit of stuff like that myself, so sure.
I'd be glad to help.
That's
More the merrier.
fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm
Sturgis.
sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Interesting. Let me take care of this first. Alright. Now, what else do I want to do? 6th Sense. Affects weapon accuracy and VATS. I need to gain 1 point. There's so much. Local leader, what is this? I do want to... I'll probably put it here. I feel like we can get more perceptive. I do want... to start doing, I want to get more lockpick. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's talk to Sturgis. Actually, I don't know if he'll be up. We should probably actually get some sleep.
Yeah?
I just realized actually we
You willing to do some work?
There you are. Yes. That's actually what I was looking at for you for.
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
You know what? You actually do have a point. I just thought of that. You know what? How about this? Oh.
Oh yeah? You spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, okay, hold on.
That's good advice. Sounds like quite the adventure.
Okay, now I know it is late already, but I do want to go ahead before we actually all go to sleep, so we can actually all go to sleep. I do want to give y'all some beds. How can I make more with that. I actually have enough to make real beds for all of you, so... Okay, well this is a little awkward. Sturges. I don't know why you... Ooh, actually, let's go ahead and get some of this trash off the floor, because this is where I'm trying to put a bed. How about this? Let me go ahead, get this trash out of the way. I'm sure, you know what?
That Deathclaw in Concord was bad news, huh, Mama? You ever seen one of those suckers before?
Oh, sure, plenty. One time, I killed a Deathclaw all by myself. No power armor, fancy minigun, just a pipe pistol.
Hey.
One bullet.
You telling me you killed a Deathclaw with one bullet? Come on. What do you take me for?
It's true. I might not look it,
actually.
but back in the day, I had quite the shot.
Yeah, or quite the imagination.
So Sturgis, since you have already taken up residence here, I got your bed. Now, Mama Murphy. Now, I think, actually, I don't know about you. I don't want to spread y'all out too much, because I don't really know. I don't know. This house seems a little too broken down. Maybe needs a little bit more fortifications. Now, Marcy and June, I feel like y'all would want to stay together. And everybody pretty much has a place for their own. You know what? I think I'll set them up here. I'm gonna go ahead, get all this trash cleaned up. Get rid of this broken bed. No, not the foundation. The debris. Yes. And now... Ooh, actually... I don't know. Hold on. So I have... There we go. I will give y'all a nice little double bed. Oh. I think that's pretty level. Now that is for Marcy and June. Now let's see if I can go find them. There's Mr. Okay. Why can't I talk to him? There's Mr. Jun. Jun. Let's go ahead and assign him to that one. And then where's your wife? I don't know, she's around here somewhere. Huh. Where did she go? I hope she's not sleeping on my bed. She's going to be very disappointed when she realizes that it's not the place to be sleeping. She is. Okay. Sorry, Marcy, but your place is over here. I have a very big emotional connection to my place. Now, I think that's about it, right? It's not bad. Everybody has their own. Oh, I forgot about Miss Murphy. Okay. Actually. Let me go ahead. Bedding, seating. I don't know. I feel like she kind of needs to be, she needs a close eye kept on her. I don't want to just offer, you know, Sturgis up to that, but this place is kind of ruined anyways. Like, you can actually use this room. So we can put, for now at least, it's not a permanent solution. We can move these beds whenever, wherever, and however. But I feel like Miss Murphy needs to have an eye kept on her. Where is she at? I don't know. But I think that does it for now. So before I talk to dog meat. Before I talk to Sturgis about anything else, let us go ahead and get a night's sleep. And then we can work on it in the morning. Actually, let me see if I can. Oh, there you are. Now you show up. No, no more drugs.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
Water. On
I'm
it.
on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Okie dokie. So before we go and do that, let's get Murphy. You're not with me. Oh. Okay. Let us go ahead and get a good night's sleep, and then we'll continue in the morning. Alright. Looks like everybody's already up. So let's go ahead. Let's get to work. Now, there's a lot I want to do. First of all, we're going to need to make walls eventually. But we'll get in that in a minute. But anyways, so we need to make water. Looks like that can do that. So we have, actually, like I said earlier, we have a good area for water right here. Don't want to have them too grouped together. But not too far apart. There we go. Ooh. More supplies. Can always use that. Now, we need to find a way of powering it. Generators. 5. So 5 each. Requires 2, 4, 6. So we need 2 of these. I don't want to have them like directly out here in the open. Ooh, a doghouse. I can definitely use this for dog meat. Let me go ahead and put this in my backyard. Well, if it really is my backyard. There we go. That can work for now. Now, I want to have these generators, of course, close by. I don't really have another place to put them yet. I can go ahead and scrap that. And that. But I don't want them directly out in the open. That can be for dog meat too. I think this could work. Now this could be a little power station, but they're still exposed. What we can do. Ooh, we can use some of these. Here, let's go ahead. We'll need these for wood. And get rid of these picket fences. We will not need them no more. And what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of protection. There we go. I think that makes sense. And we're just going to keep it going around. I'm out of rubber. Okay, I think we have just actually... corner. There we go. Or should I have used this? Yeah, we should have. Okay, so we can put that there. And then we can go ahead. Put in this corner piece. Now, is it really straight? No. Okay. This is just the planning phase. It's kind of floating a little bit. And now this might need to add some extra height on this side. Okay, some more wood, more wood. Now we got our little outline. There we go. A little bit more height. Nice. What we can do... Scrap gate, yes. That too. And this. And that. And now... Ooh, there's another one. Now... we just continue the wall. Let's make sure it's straight. Or as straight as can be. Okay. There we go. Add more height. Nice. I like that. Again, this is not all permanent fixes. This is more... And we can go ahead. Add a little something there. We'll need to put like a board there or something. We can add a board later. There we go. And one last little bit. Just as extra reinforcement. Nice. So now we have our little generator station. But there is one more... Well, there's one more little issue. It won't be fully protected from the weather. But this will be enough. And then of course now we're out of steel. But that is no matter. We don't need these cars. Okay. More resources. The more resources, the better. This also gives us a good opportunity to go ahead and start clearing some of this out. Because if we are going to live here and actually have, well, an established settlement, we are going to need... Oh, actually. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We did have it. Really? Cool. Let's go ahead and just add another one. Now, that should be enough. I know I saw a post somewhere. Oh, actually, wall, corner cap, stair. Oh, it wasn't that. Ooh. What we can actually do, though. Hold on. Let's go in here to do it. Because anybody can also just waltz on in here. If they wanted to get our generators. Again, it's not like massive protection. But it's enough. I just need... What is that? To ensure that there's no gaps that somebody can come in to shoot our generators with. Oh. There we go. But also, I do want to eventually use all these houses. Right now it's just, what? 6 of us? Right, because there's Sturgis. So that's 1. Oh. Sturgis is 1. Preston is 2. June and Marcy is 3 and 4. Murphy is 5. So Garvey, Sturgis, Murphy, Jen, Marcy, and me. Yeah, that's 6. Right now it's just 6 of us, but eventually there will probably be, well, more people. Eventually I want to use basically every house. I might move this cabinet over here just in case. So we can actually have something just in case they need to do some work on generators. I know Sturgis is most likely pretty handy when it comes to machines. Decoration, red rocket, no. Interesting. Actually, let me go ahead and add a little bit of solid ground. There we go. I think that can work for now. Walls have... Are there no... Like... Oh, there's shack supports. Ooh. We can actually build more of these. So I know that we can go ahead and we can use that because we want this supported. You know, we don't need this falling on Sturgis if he's ever over here. Or me. Or anybody, really. Obviously don't want it to be anybody. We'll add one more. Okay, and then we will need thought I saw some supports. Besides those, like actual like vertical supports. Ooh, actually these can be useful. There we go. That can kind of help cover some stuff. And this. Yeah, we can go ahead and cover that. There we go. Anyways, so now we have power. We just need to connect it. Actually, so that's connected. Go and put conduits. And we'll go ahead and connect that over there. Really, we're out of copper. What gives me more copper? Wow, this place is dirty. Again, I know that they're probably used to it, but I'm not used to that yet. I don't want to ever be used to it. Go and get some steel. Ooh, copper? Oh. Well, we don't need that no more. It's glass. You would think copper from the... Ah, there we go. So this should be enough at least to power up the water supply. So we can probably go ahead and mount that into there. See if we can connect all three of these. There you go. Just for extra connection. And can it actually be powered straight from here? Oh, it can. Actually, no, it can't. Hold on. There we go. And then power that. There we go. Now we got a good amount of water. I do want to have that area actually extra protected, just in case. Ooh, actually, before we move on completely, I want... Let's go ahead. Like I said, extra protection. And we can go ahead and add a little sheet behind it. Like I said, extra protect. Oh, actually. And there we go. And a door. And then see if we can build. Ah, shit. Okay. There we go. Put that down. Doesn't feel like that really fits, but it's fine. Now that's good for now. Ooh, rubber. Up. Well, I didn't mean to scrap that whole house, but it's okay. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Now we got water. Sturges. Oh, food, probably. Well, I need to fix all y'all's housing, really.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I understand, I get that. I'll get started on
Start
it.
planting right away.
Good deal.
I just need to figure out where to find crops.
You want my 2 caps? We should keep moving. Don't want to be pinned down when the raiders come.
I'm sure there's food somewhere. Ooh, speaking of which, not food, but in raiders, I will need to put up fences there. Generator, or refrigerator, I mean. Grill. I wonder if I would ever be able to use that. What is this? A chemistry station. Interesting. Now, what am I looking for? I don't know. I know there's some gourds over there, but we're going to need as much food as we can possibly get. So I'm kind of looking, well, for any other signs of food. And then we'll go from there. You would think this grill would have some sort of leftovers of food. Apparently not. Nothing there. Okay. Excuse me, dog meat. So that's my house. And this... Well... What is this? Root cellar. Well... What do we have here? Supplies? Interesting. Wouldn't you say so, dog meat? Aluminum can, tin can. Seems like somebody was set up here. What is this? Gold bar, oil.
No way I could pick this.
Of course. Well, it's not much. But hey, it was actually a decent... Why can't I pick that up? Decent amount of extra stuff. Gold? Imagine finding that before the bombs dropped. Okay. Now, it looks like wild mute fruit. Don't know what that is. So I accidentally scrapped the house over there. I didn't mean to do that. There's a lot of houses that are just not, well, usable. Hello, Mama Murphy. Another baby bed. Sad. Anyways, let's go to make some food real quick. Or a food area. Actually, let's see if Sturgis knows.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Not at all what I
Find
want
a
to
nice
do.
spot of ground and plant whatever you've got. Anything fresh will be a great change for us.
Okay, well, I guess you don't have anything to actually help us. So, what do we got? Melons, gourds. Melons and gourds is all you have. Interesting. Okay. Are we being attacked? See, I knew it. Oh, actually, let me take the goggles just in case. You know, when it comes to a time where we can actually weld. Look at that. Decent amount of defenses. Now. Okay. So. We need to go to food. Probably the resource department. Food. What else can we grow? Nothing. Wild mute fruit. Interesting. Produces 1. Five. Okay, well, let's keep going with the melons. the gourds for sure. So there's that one. And then the melons. Okay. So, oh. You're already assigned to that. So that's one food station. Let's actually... I don't know. I don't want to separate the food too much. Even though, well, there's some other areas. That ground looks a little bit too hilly, too rocky. I don't know. I guess we can always move the food. Let's have the food spread out a little bit. Alright. Scrap the maple tree. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. That definitely works. For now, at least. Now, let's go ahead and talk to Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What
That
we
is
need
true.
is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
What sort of defenses did you have in mind?
Walls, sandbags, turrets, whatever you can put together.
Walls, sandbags, and turrets. Interesting. Alright, I think I got something for that. Now, said turrets. What kind of turrets do we... Oh! Circuitry? Oh. What do we get from this? A fuse. Well, these lights aren't being used anymore. Did we get more circuitry from that? No, we didn't. We got more copper for sure. Okay. Now we need to see what kind of circuitry stuff we can get. This radio is only rubber. Circuitry, circuitry, circuitry. What circuitry is there? Circuitry. I'm sure some of these houses will have stuff. I mean, speaking of which, we need a... Well, we need a scrap. Doesn't have anything. Interesting. What was that? A flip lighter. Aluminum. It's always useful. More copper. Interesting. Drawer. Ammo box. Now we'll have to see what kind of stuff is in there later. Oh, well, we still only have enough really for one turret, so, I mean, if I find more later, we can do that. But as of right now, I don't know where to put this turret. And even then, I don't know. I kind of want, like I said, I want to keep our area kind of confined for now. Guard post. What kind of guard posts do we have? Interesting. Creation Club. What is this? A watchtower? Ooh. Actually, I could have one of these right here. And hopefully Preston can kind of rest easy now. But speaking of Preston, he is going to need to man that tower. And I have an idea for a perimeter at least. So I'm thinking we can set a wall up around here. And maybe to the end of that house. And then we can go from there. But at least we will have this tower. Preston, why? Okay. Maybe right here for now. So that's 2. Actually, where's Jin? He can definitely man one of these for sure. Oh, he's not over here. Sturges, I'll let him do him. Everybody will have a role. So Marcy's already farming. Right now, Murphy's not doing anything. I'm sure I can make a use for her. Preston can be our guard. He can be the new captain of the guard, basically. I mean, he has more experience probably with firearms. And Jen, well, he's going to have to step up. Not saying that he's not willing to, but he's going to need to do something. He can help. Okay, hold on. So since this is our main area right now, let's go ahead and put that turret down. Then as for you, why are you not? So I can command you. Okay. John! Just the man I wanted to see, actually. You are going to be on that. Now we got 2 defenses. Where are you going? Actually, you can probably also man that one down there, too. But keep in mind, this will not be the only area that they will come from. Oh, I think he just completely assigned himself to that. Yeah, it's unassigned. I don't know why you won't go over there. Okay. Now let's talk to Sturgis. Where is Sturgis? Where'd he go? There you are.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that.
Of course.
We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
It does. It was actually kind of fun. I was glad to help.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Tell me I'm welcome in my own home. Okay. Well, we did it. Well, sort of. We still have a lot to do. I mean, but we do have some water. We got a little bit of food. I'm understanding that we need to find her son. And especially when it comes to our wife, I feel like we need to do it for her too. I can't help but feel, well, we need to do it for her. But at the same time, we are in a world that we don't know. We know nothing about. And we do have people who need us in the now. And Sean, we already know that we've been frozen. And I remember being frozen at least twice. I don't know how long the time has been. And I know that they've already told me some information that can help me find out. But I don't know. And I'm sorry, but I got to be in the now. And I'm still going to look for Sean. But the Minutemen, from what I hear, they're a long dead organization. But if I'm able to actually have the opportunity to bring them back, I got to take it. Because if anybody can help me find my son, it will be the Minutemen. And even then, if I go find them, what home will I have? If I don't help these people sit up here. So I guess first I gotta kind of settle in. Find out more about the Wasteland. The more I know, the better. The more I can actually help my son. And the more it can help me find him and actually live. Because I can't do anything for my son if I'm dead. So off on that note, I think we got a good setup here. Now, of course, we have a lot more work to do, and I'm planning on doing that in the morning. And once I feel like we're pretty set up here, me and Sturgis will get together. Once we feel like we're set up, then I'll go. And I'll check on that settlement that Garvey was talking about. And then once I got enough there, I'll go see if I can find my son. But before any of that happens, let's go to bed.